We're here to see how to achieve your airframe and power plant certificate, what steps are needed in the current system, and how to get ready for the test. You're going to find it very easy to take the written test. The written test, there's hundreds of study guides. Anybody in the room can pass the written test. Where the challenge is for y'all is going to be in the oral and practical. The oral and practical is written on general aviation aircraft you've never seen before. It's talking about doing engine work, doing engine timing, compression checks, magnetos, all these things that you've never seen. So that is where you're going to have the issue. And we'll see that in future slides, but just to brief you a little bit, don't worry about taking the written. The written, I've not met one Marine that's failed the written after he studied. So you'll be good with that. We have a new system in the FAA, and that's going to be a little challenge for the folks that do not understand how to use a computer, which should not be anybody in this room because you're all young, grew up with computers. However, we have a system that's called IACRA, and you have to register on IACRA. And to do that, you can do https://iacra.faa.gov. There's other slides that'll show that as well. And your career outreach program here will have that for you in a document. You must qualify to receive your endorsement for your 8610-2. Remember that that piece of paper is good forever until you start the test. Once you start the test, it has to be completed in 2 years. Until then, if you don't take the test for 5 years, that piece of paper is still good. So safeguard it. Don't have to go through this program again. You must take a series of tests and pass them all with 70 degrees, 70%. For your airframe and power plant or your airframe and power plant, there is 3 tests. You're going to take a general test, you're going to take an airframe test, and you're going to take a power plant test. If you qualify, you're going to take all 3. If you have 18 months experience only, you're going to either take an airframe test or a power plant test and a general test. If you have 30 months of experience, you're going to take the airframe test, the power plant test, and the general test. Each one is a separate test. You can take them in any order. Once you have taken the test, you're going to get a printout, and it's going to be in the computer system that the IACRA folks control. So you'll have that, but when you go in for your oral and practical, it will already be on the computer. The oral and practical examination is controlled by designated mechanic examiners, which we'll see in future slides. And once you've passed your oral and practical, you'll get a temporary certificate. It's good for 120 days, and then your hard card will come in the mail.